My name is Edgar J. Steele. The following is entitled The Fable of the Ducks and the Hens, and was written by George Lincoln Rockwell. Many, many years ago, when animals could speak, a wondrous thing the ducks befell. Their tale is quite unique. Down by a pond dwelt all these ducks, 10,000 at the least. Their duckish joys were undisturbed by any man or beast. One day down near the entrance gate, there was an awful din. 100 hens, all out of breath, were begging to come in.
"Oh, let us in," these poor birds cried, "before we do expire. 'Tis only by the merest inch that we escape the fire."
Their feathers burned, their combs a-droop. They were the saddest sight. They had run 100 miles or more, all day and then all night.
Come in, the ducks all quacked, "for you our hearts do bleed. We'll share our happy lot with you, just tell us what you need."
And so these poor bedraggled hens amongst the ducks moved in.
"For after all," the ducks declared, "we're sisters 'neath the skin."
Before too many months had lapsed, the hens were good as new. They sent for all their rooster friends, and those were welcome too. To please their hosts, these chickens tried to waddle and to quack. To imitate the duckish ways, they quickly learned the knack. This pleased the flock of ducks because it gratified their pride. But hear my tale, and learn how they got taken for a ride. The ducks, it seems, spent all their time in fixing up the place, in growing food and building homes and cleaning every space. They asked the hens what they would do to earn their daily bread.
"We'll teach and write and entertain and buy and sell,"
they said. And so these hens began to teach the baby ducks and chicks. They traded food and eggs and things with many clever tricks. They wrote great books and put on shows. Of genius they had no lack. It wasn't long till chickens owned the Duckville Daily Quack. One day a mother duck who took her ducklings to the lake was flabbergasted when one said,
"A swim I will not take."
"Why, ducklings always swim," she gasped. "It's what you're built to do. Like bunnies hop and crickets chirp, and cows most always moo."
"You're nuts," her son replied. "That stuff is all old hat. It's wrong for birds to swim besides. It's damn cold on my prat."
"Oh, fie," the mother duck exclaimed.
"You're talking like a fool."
Up quacked the other ducklings then.
"He's right. We learned in school."
"Such talk must stop," the mother cried. "Those hens can't tell such lies. For sheer ingratitude and nerve, I'm sure this takes the prize." But she was wrong, for even then the hens did thump the tub, demanding that they be let into the Duckville Swimming Club.
"But you don't swim," the ducks exclaimed. "To join, why should you care?" "That's not the point," the hens replied. "To exclude us isn't fair."
The younger ducks, who'd been to school, agreed right there and then.
"To keep them out is bigotry. 'Twould just be anti-hen."
Outnumbered by the younger ducks, the old ducks soon did lose. The hens could join the swimming club if they would pay the dues. That night the Duckville Daily Quack contained this banner spread: "Reactionary ducks are licked. Duckville moves ahead." Down at the Duckville Gaiety, the young set laughed with glee at cracks about old fuddy ducks in burlesque repartee. Next day the hens were at the club. A petition they'd sent round They objected to the swimming fund with fury and with sound.
"You use our dues to fix the pond, to keep it neat and trim, and this is wrong," they said, "because you know we do not swim."
"God help us," exclaimed a wise old duck.
"Those chickens have gone mad. We'll take this thing to court, by George, and justice will be had."
But when they went before the judge, imagine their dismay. A chicken judge decreed that they a heavy fine must pay. "Minorities must have their rights," the judge declared right then. "To use hens' dues to fix the pond is very anti-hen." Once more the Duckville Daily Quack emblazoned across the page, "Old funny ducks refuse to see the great new coming age." In Duckville's church on Sunday morn, the preacher spoke these words,
"Discrimination's got to stop. Remember, we're all birds."
The wisest duck in all the town sat down in black despair.
"I'll write a book," he thought, "and then this madness I will bear. Let swimmers swim, let hoppers hop, let each go his own way. Let none coerce a fellow bird," was what he had to say. "'Twas wrong to force the hens to swim, so here's the problem's crux. It's just as bad for hens to try to chickenize our ducks."
"I can't print that," the printer said. "'Twill put me in a mess. My shop is mortgaged to the hens.